Let's get to the headline, or at least this was our headline today. I'm not sure it really should be. Bernie Sanders, self-proclaimed socialist, says yes, Pope Francis is a socialist too. Listen to this.
They call you a socialist.
Yes.
People say you're going to talk to Bernie Sanders. He's a socialist. And they're saying the same thing about Pope Francis.
Yes.
Do you think he's a socialist?
Yes.
What does it mean to be a socialist?
Well, what it means to be a socialist in the sense of what the Pope is talking about, what I'm talking about, is to say that we have got to do our best and live our lives in a way that alleviates human suffering, that does not accelerate the disparities of income and wealth.
Okay. Ashley, what else did he say?
Well, pretty much all along those same lines, Stuart. He went on to say, we're living in a world where greed has become, for the wealthiest people, their own religion. He says, yes, that's a very radical critique, he says, of the hyper-capitalist system or world system that we're living in today. But the government, he says, should play a very strong, large role in protecting those most vulnerable in our society.
But one more time, the Pope has been injected, or has injected himself, or he has been injected into America's presidential election.
Once again.
Yeah. Kat Timpf is here, itching to get her 25 cents worth in.
Before tax.
Yeah, right. The Pope is a socialist, so says Bernie Sanders, and you say...
You can't do that. You can't basically decide that the Pope's going to endorse you, essentially, right?
Exactly.
That's what he's saying. He's saying, yeah, no, the Pope says vote for me. I'm pretty sure you can't speak for anybody else, especially not the Pope, right? That seems a little nuts. Also, speaking of nuts, his definition of socialism, right? He was like, well, I'd be nice and, you know, live in a way that doesn't make people suffer and, you know, alleviate disparities. Yeah, that sounds more like an inspirational poster in a school than an actual definition of an oppressive political system.
Well, the reality of socialism is the exact opposite.
Right, exactly.
People suffer mightily in socialist societies.
They build walls to keep people in a socialist society, right?
Right, he didn't express any philosophy or methods. He just said, I want a nice world, and the results, which, you know, not controversial and not socialism.
So we have now dealt in the first 4 minutes of this program with the Pope and socialism and Bernie Sanders. We done?
Done.
All right. On the Republican side, the Nevada caucuses are tonight. Chris Steiwalt is here.